Hey, what's up, cats and kittens? And shout out to all my cerebralites. It is me, the Cerebral Diva, and she is back with another episode of In the Loop. And in today's episode of In the Loop, we're going to be talking about Nick Gordon. Yes, the infamous, the notorious Nick Gordon. Some people just make me scratch my head, and he's definitely a head scratcher for me. But before we get into that, do yourself a favor and do me a solid. Take a second to hit that subscribe button. And once you've done that, take another second to hit that tiny little bell so you can turn on your alerts. And that way you will be kept in the loop and you won't miss a single thing, because I know you don't want to. So now that we've gotten all of that out of the way, let's talk about Nick. I'm actually going to read to you guys an excerpt from an article where it says Bobby Kristina's former partner, Nick Gordon, was arrested in Florida on domestic violence charges against his current girlfriend. Now, if you remember, there was a few months ago, I think she's actually his fiance. They were posting pictures of themselves all over the internet, all over Instagram, professing their love for one another. Just doing what people, social media to me is the kiss of death. The moment you start posting pictures of your happiness on social media, that to me is like an omen that this relationship is doomed. And clearly, this particular relationship is evidence to support that. Gordon's girlfriend went to the Sanford police station Saturday and reported that she was hit by her live-in boyfriend, police said in the statement. Officers found Gordon at a local clubhouse near the couple's home and took him into custody. He was arrested on domestic battery and false imprisonment. So I guess he held her against her will as well. Now, if you remember at the time when Bobby Kristina passed away, it was said during on the autopsy that there were several scars and marks all over her body. And no one really knew the origin of those marks, but several people suspected that she was being domestically abused by Nick as well. And having heard this story, I definitely believe that it's true. This man has trouble written all over him. He was staying with Whitney, and the whole way that he entered Bobby Kristina's life was because, for whatever reason, his own family chose not to associate themselves with him at a very early age. Now, one can surmise all sorts of reasons why something like that would happen, but I don't know. Maybe they just recognized very, very bad energy in him from a very early age and decided to disassociate themselves from him. Or maybe it's the fact that they disassociated themselves from him that he turned out to be the type of person that he is. So in any case, I think Nick is going to kind of go the O.J. Simpson route. You know how O.J. was acquitted of murdering Nicole Brown Simpson. And for most people, that would have been enough to sit them down in a corner and say, you know what, I got away once, I'm going to sit down. But OJ's ego would not allow him to do that. And it's the same thing with Nick. Like, look, you've gotten away potentially with murder, even though it may have been a murder of the accidental ilk. It's a murder nonetheless. So you've gotten away with murder, and rather than sit down, you continue this behavior. I think either we need some sort of mental health intervention for Nick, or Nick needs to be put away, because he's not just a danger to others. I believe he's potentially a danger to himself. So having said that, you guys, just wanted to touch bases with you. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and please share if you feel so inclined. Remember to follow me across all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. And also remember, it's better to be pissed off than to be pissed on. And also, live better, love harder, and think smarter. It is me, the Cerebral Diva, and she will talk to you guys again soon.